Hey everyone, it's me Gavin, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be diving into Goddess of Victory NIKKE's Sin Editor event, our most recent event that we are going to be getting in the game and introducing a brand new SSR character, Label, who I believe is a librarian in the arc, right? I'm not sure if she's involved with the Forbidden Archive or not, but we're going to find that out here in this live stream. If you guys are joining me over here, I appreciate you very much, and hopefully we can get through the entirety of this event spoiler free, please. I'm relying on you guys to not spoil the event for me, but if you guys are watching after the fact, I would highly encourage you to please subscribe to the channel so that way you get notified whenever I do go live, and then you can also give the video a thumbs up because we appreciate that very much and it helps out very, very much. But again, we are going to be taking a look at this event, of course doing our customary 10 pull for Label, and then we will be going through the entirety of the event story. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled on anything, then come back after the fact and then get the react alongside us, right? All these scenes and get to see my reaction to everything else, right? So anyways, again, that is going to do it for the intro. Let's dive into it.
Goddess of Victory NIKKE.
Oh man. Alright, it's go time. Very, very excited for this. I'm not really sure what we're going to be expecting for the music, but my ears are open, okay? Again, as you guys see here, pick up recruitment, new character available, Label. The gloomy librarian who guards the Ark's secret. Join special recruit. She's a defender who uses a shield to enhance her own attacks and survivability, and when her burst skill is used, her shield becomes invulnerable and she boosts her allies' attacking capabilities. So this seems like she may be a very good alternative or potential like another PvP unit alongside Noah, right? Because Noah also provides invulnerability, so not really sure how useful that is, not really sure if it's going to be something that potentially needs another character to go alongside it. I'm not really sure its use case is what I'm trying to say, okay? But we are very much interested in Label and learning a little bit more about her. As you guys can see, there are, again, all kinds of community events and everything going on over on blah blah link. If you guys want to go and to participate, you can open yourself up to getting some more rewards. And of course, there are daily login rewards, paranoid days. So is that what it is? Is she paranoid? Because I was getting different indications from her animations is what I'll say, okay? But maintenance, gifts, all that good stuff. Of course, first and foremost, customary 10 pull, right? It's got to be done. It has to be done. There, dude, that burst animation is incredible. We took a look at it, I believe, yesterday in our last live stream, right? But again, I really love the shot animation. I like the fact that she's got like this bound bunny on her back, right? That's the only way to put it. She looks wild. Again, customary 10 pull. I'm only doing one 10 pull, I promise you, and if I don't get her, I don't get her. It's fine. She is going to be added to the ordinary recruit pool following this version update or something, right? I believe. So again, keep that in mind. You don't need to go all out. You can just add them to the wish list and then hopefully you get them, or hopefully you get them on the first 10 pull, right? Possibly. Second character, she's Elysian, I believe, so that's what we're looking for. Elysian! It's Elysian! Yes! Yeah!
You finally came to me.
Take that! Streamer luck! Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about right there. Holy smokes! This makes up for all the lost pulls that I used on Snow White Heavy Arms, right? So there she is. There's Label. It's just that easy, okay? Hopefully, if you guys are deciding to pull for her, it is just as easy for you, because this banner has destroyed all of my funds, and it's not fun. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But anyway, there she is. We got her. That was definitely the perfect way to start the stream / video, right? So there she is. Awesome, dude. Let's go advise, because I just want to see her. There she is, Label. We gotta listen for the voices as well, because like her VA sounds really good. A delusionist's perfect plan. I almost feel like maybe I should do this after the fact, but again, Oh, no, VA, you know what? I'll come back to it so that way I don't spoil the Bond missions for you guys, okay? And I always come back to them, I promise. I definitely do that all the time. I know every single character's Bond story. Don't question me. I just know them.
My time, my money, even my entire life.
She sounds so seductive, right? Am I crazy for thinking that? Because that's the vibe I'm getting here from Label. All right, let's go into the NIKKEpedia. That's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna go into the NIKKEpedia and we're gonna take a look at Label, who is again an Elysian character, so she should be up here at the top of the list. There she is, Amanda Hufford. Okay.
You don't really want me here, do you?
I love that VA.
I'm sorry for overstepping.
She's super cute. Again, I love the VA. You are knocking it out of the park, Amanda. Just gonna put that out there. There's the standing animation. Here's the shot animation. AR again, of course. Good God. Good God, dude. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this. That is fantastic. And we're going to throw her into the synchro device and then continue onward, right? So again, there she is. I've got my shielder that also enhances attack capabilities and survivability, of course, with the invulnerability and a lot of abilities, outposts, synchro device, and then we will start the whatchamacallit. We'll start the Sin Editor story, okay? That's what I'm trying to get at. My apologies. Synchro device. And I'll come back and we'll do all the other daily stuff after the fact, but this is first and foremost what I am needing to do beforehand, right? You guys get to see these streams in video form for the most part. This time it's in stream form, so pardon if it's not as concise or edited down as the other versions of my playthroughs, right? But
well, we can stay together a little longer.
You're not too late. You're not too late, Legend. I appreciate you for stopping by, though. I really do. Thank you. We got lucky. First 10 pull. Second character to pop up in the first 10 pull. That's great luck. That is great luck. Arc Guardian, again, of course, I'm going to go and do that as well. But right now, our focus is Sin Editor, so that's what we're going in and we're starting. This is your spoiler alert. This is a punishment. A punishment handed down to me. Nick. That is all. Now, moving on. We will begin with the judgment of two NIKKEs affiliated with the bestseller squad. Arcana and Phantom. First, failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to unauthorized information. So this must be following Arcana's event, right? It has to be. The archives, the Forbidden Archives. Second, attempting to conceal the matter without properly assessing the severity of the issue. Third, unauthorized access to information that could disrupt order within the Ark. An investigation into the past cases identified two precedents with a 65% similarity. Both cases resulted in identical rulings. Accordingly, the judgment is rendered as follows. Phantom and Arcana, members of the bestseller squad, will undergo memory wipes. Holy smokes. This concludes the judgment. Next, for the remaining NIKKE, we will proceed with the judgment of Label. First, failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to unauthorized information. Second, providing sensitive information to an unauthorized individual for personal reasons. Third, exposing highly sensitive information based on personal judgment, thereby compromising security and stability within the Ark. An investigation into past cases was conducted based on the above findings. As no identical precedents were found, judgment was rendered at our discretion. The ruling is as follows. Label status is to be maintained. So Arcana and Phantom, memory wipe, label's good because there's been nothing relatable to base the judgment off of, right? This concludes the proceedings. Enoch, wait a minute. Logically speaking, shouldn't I receive the harshest punishment? I was the one who committed the gravest offense. So, why is my status not affected? If all of your memories were to be erased, there is concern that a similar incident could recur in the future. I have determined that preserving the memory of this incident is the best course of action to prevent reoccurrence. This, too, is a form of punishment, Label. From this point forward, you are to preserve these memories and devote yourself to ensuring such an incident never happens again. Back then, I had no idea that having to bear those memories alone, rather than having them wiped, was a punishment far greater than any other. That's a pretty good intro, man! Alright. It's upbeat. I'm digging it. There's a little quirkiness in there too. I'm just gonna put that out there, right? Again, reward boosted Nikke's, we have to take a look. Label, Arcana, Phantom, makes sense. Tia, Naga, Guillotine, makes sense. Rappy, Anise, Neon, that makes sense. Okay, there they are. There's all your reward boosted Nikke's. Let's go start up Sin Editor. Is there anything I can click on? Of course, that's the first thing I go to, right? Is there any Easter eggs I can click on in here? Sorry, okay. Again, very interesting designs here, is all I'm saying. It's just a little filthy. Event 1-1. Let's build it, the team. Oh, I like that little cackle, that little laugh.
I have.
You know I'm not very...
We're gonna put her front and center, just because she's our focal character, right? And then, of course, it doesn't really matter who else we put in here. Dude, I'm digging the beat, though. I gotta say, it's pretty catchy. It's pretty catchy. In the dead of night, when everyone should be fast asleep, scratch, 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 scratch. That sounds like somebody writing. Ugh. I guess 2 nights in a row was pushing it after all. Drip, drip. I'll haul myself up and make a cup of coffee. Skimming through a few documents piled up beside me. Resource Collection Mission Interim Report. Quarterly Resource Supply Overview. Resource Supply Plan Performance Report. These are a lot of very specific titles. Resource Supply Status Analysis number 49. Not 69, 49, sorry. Seeing the towering stacks of documents is enough to make my head spin. If only someone would fall out of the sky and lend me a hand. Q? Yeah, right. It's like that'll ever happen. Very well. I shall grant you your wish. Huh? Ow, my back. I've got to be more careful when I use Quincy's routes next time. One small mistake can lead to an accident like this. Phantom? Oh, it's been a while, monsieur. What are you doing here in the middle of the night? I was passing by your room along my route when I heard your heavy sigh. How could I ignore such a cry for help? So, what seems to be the problem? You can tell me whatever it is. I'll do my best to help you. Well, the truth is, I don't want to do any paperwork. I briefly explained my current predicament to Phantom. I see. You're quite fortunate, you know that? Why is that? It just so happens that the Phantom Thief standing before you is rather skilled at organizing documents. Ah, I see. Hey, what's with that look? Are you doubting my words? No, it's not that. I just find it fascinating that a Phantom thief can be skilled at writing too. Come to think of it, Phantom's day job is as a librarian, right? She would definitely be a huge help with handwritten work. Alright then, would you help me? Just the words I've been waiting to hear. Now then, monsieur, prepare to witness, with your very own eyes, the information processing prowess of Phantom. Okay, so I wasn't completely wrong. It is the sound of a pen, right? Somebody scribbling and flipping pages. Ooh. Phantom unleashes her abilities and clears the mountain of paperwork in no time. You're amazing. It's still too early to be surprised by this. Hang around me long enough, and there'll be plenty of surprises in store. I'm starting to see you in a new light. Thank you so much. Well, if you ever find yourself in need of assistance again, you know who to call. Well, I should get... At that very moment, one of the documents she organized flies toward me. Surface Resource Exploration Report. Oh, no, she's illiterate. Her grammar is horrible, right? She doesn't know how to spell properly. She was just flying through everything, that's all. It's all full of typos. Written by Commander. Encountered a low-level Raptor during the exploration of the surface. Good NIKKE damage rate below 5%. Relevant data scored. Remaining hostile forces eliminated. Oh, no. Resource recovery target 25% of requested quota. Oh no. I was so overjoyed at the prospect of getting help and forgot one crucial fact. Phantom is an absolute menace at spelling. What is it, monsieur? Is there a problem? Take a look at this. Uh-oh. I forgot to run a spell check. And so, Phantom departs after correcting every document with me. After submitting the paperwork, I fall into an unusually deep sleep. Well, that's a conundrum. That's a little bit of a problem. I don't think that, you know,
I'll have this all taken care of.
Spelling that bad is something that a lot of people are going to be too thrilled about within the central government or whoever needs the reports filed, right? It's like, this is illegible. Sorry. Try again. Here's your paperwork back. Oh, dude, that was good. Again, I kind of figured that there was going to be some level of hilarity to this event, so I'm glad to see that this is what it is, right? Ugh. So sweaty. The unpleasant feeling of being drenched snaps me awake. How long did I sleep? I hurriedly grabbed my phone to check the time. I've slept half the day away. Ugh. I throw myself back onto the bed. With half-lidded eyes, I stare at my phone. Out of habit, I open the news app. As I scroll through several articles, my finger stops at one headline in particular. 90% of surface resource recovery target achieved. An astonishing achievement led by the ARC's commanders. The article states that all the commanders who participated in the recovery operation secured over 90% of their resource targets, achieving remarkable results. Something isn't right here. In the most recent mission, we didn't even reach half our target. Come to think of it, Since the start of these resource recovery operations, the targets have been unreasonably high, nearly impossible to achieve. It's almost like the publishers are fudging the numbers to make it look like it's more successful than it actually has been. Publications would never falsify information, would they? I have a bad feeling about this. To alleviate my growing sense of unease, I send a message to a certain librarian who works where all the Ark's information is gathered. Arcana? Phantom, do you have a moment? Oh, I guess we're going back to Phantom. Oh, monsieur, how may I help you? I wrote a report yesterday, and I think the news article came out based on it. The only thing is, some of the information doesn't match. Is that so? Yeah. So, I wanted to check something. Do you know where the reports written by the other commanders are compiled? I'm not exactly sure too, but I believe they're kept dipped inside the library. That's where Arcana works. That's right. But the one in charge of receiving the reports isn't Arcana as far as I know. Then who is it? There's another Pearson who works deep in the library. library. Who? The third member of B Sailor. Do I sound more French when I say these things? I feel like her typos are very, like, Francais. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm being a little bit, Anyways, I'm not going to dwell on that. Now that she mentions it, I do remember there being 3 members in the bestseller squad. It would be reasonable to assume she dose reports. She dose reports. Can I meet label? I will send you the coordinates to her room first. Head there, and I'll let Arcana know that you are coming. Got it. Thanks. I should head there for now. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, it's Phantom's always something comedic, right? I leave the commander's room and head deep into the library. After passing through the maze-like series of corridors, I arrive at the coordinates Phantom sent me, only to find it's a door. What? Not the automatic doors commonly seen in the Ark. It is an old hinged door with a peephole. Whoa! Is Arcana not here yet? I try sending Arcana a message, but there's no reply. What do I do now? Right then, the lens of the peephole glints. Feels like something is watching me. Is anyone there? I guess no one's around? There's no sign of life inside the room. Just to be sure, I try to peer through the... The peephole is designed to look outward from inside the room, so it's hard to make out much. One thing is certain. There's something purple on the other side. Well, see anything? Hold on. I think I can make out something. Ah, I see. Take all the time you need to look. I'll wait right beside you. Sure, thanks. This is Phantom, right? No, it's Arcana. Okay, there it is. There we go. About time you turned around. Arcana? Alright, we've got a companion again. There we go. Something purple on the other side. I bet we don't know what that is, right? It couldn't possibly be anything else. But again... we are getting off to a good start here, okay?
I'll be quick.
Arcana being here with us means that she was probably informed by Phantom, or she's seen us at some point entering this area, right? Coming down through all the corridors and so on and so forth. But again, at the same time, we will see how things play out here. Very, very much been wondering what Label could possibly be doing on the inside of that room. Maybe we'll get to see. What in the world are you doing? I haven't seen you in ages, and when I do, you're peeking into another girl's room? I can explain. Fine. It's you, after all, so I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. So, what brings you here? Phantom said you'd be able to help me if I showed up here. Huh? Phantom said that? She didn't tell me anything. You didn't read the message I sent you earlier. Did you check your phone? My phone? Oh my. That's a lot of missed calls and messages. I must have set my phone to silent when I went to sleep and forgot about it. Well, at least you checked it now. That's why you should set schedules, okay? It's the easiest thing to do. That way you know that it's gonna be silent when you want it to be silent. So, to sum things up, the news report doesn't match what you submitted in your report. And you want to meet Label to get to the bottom of it. Is that right? Yep, that's exactly right. Funny coincidence. I'm actually here to meet Label too. You too? We're in the same squad, but she rarely shows her face, so she's kind of a little bit of a shut-in then, like Tronny then, right? It'd be nice if the three of us in bestseller could stick together. But since that rarely happens, I can feel a bit lonely at times. At any rate, since you're here as well, we definitely have to meet Label today. Do you have a plan? I've got the perfect strategy for just an occasion. Just such an occasion. I call it Operation Enticement. Operation Enticement? Yes. Watch closely. Arcana tiptoes up to Label's door. She fills a cup she's holding to the brim with coffee. She sets it down in front of the door and steps aside. What are you doing? Arcana? Shh. Just wait and see. The old door opens with an unpleasant groan. A thin, pale hand slips out through the crack and snatches the coffee. Did you see that? So, she really was inside. I told you, didn't I? So again, she's completely shut in, and she's one of those people that's like, you know, you drop off the package or whatever at the door, and then you just see the arm reach out real slow and grab it. And it's like, alright, leave me to my seclusion. I've observed her for a long time. Label only reacts to a few specific types of bait. So, I came prepared with my secret weapon today. Oh? Arcana pulls out a book with a strangely reddish hue. Ta-da! What is that? Hot blind impulses, flagrant displays. Yeah, man! I've got a hot off the press new release. I wonder if anyone wants it. At that moment, movement stirs behind the door. I guess it's too bad if you're not interested. Looks like I'll have to return it to the restricted section. This new release was banned in the ARC for being too explicit. You want to peek, don't you, Label? I want to peek! Arcana grabs the doorknob. If you'd like, I could come inside and give you a tiny peek. Nice. It opened. That's the bait, right? It's like, My pornography, I need it.
Whatever happens, happens.
Of course, she's gonna be, you know, wanting the nudie mag, right? Again, I really do think that she would be a fantastic friend with Rapunzel. They share a very common interest, and then also, I guess, Red Hood, realistically, right? If we want to go down that rabbit hole. But anywho, yep. This is something, dude. This is something. Let's move on. Let's get to the bottom of the magazine hot off the press. Once upon a time, a very long time ago, in a dark, damp room that reeks of mold, there lives a girl. The girl loves staying in her room so much that she shuts herself inside and lives there. Then, one day, the girl stumbles upon an article about a man. The Ark's hero. And it's hope. A beacon of light. Someone who reaches out a hand to every Nikke. Wow. Wanting to know more about him, the girl scours all the information in the world to learn more. He turns out to be even more incredible than she imagines. The more the girl investigates, the deeper she falls for him. Wow. She wonders if, someday, he might take her out of this place too. Would he extend his hand even to someone who had locked herself away in her room? And so, holding on to that hope, the girl begins waiting for him every single day, turning her entire room into a trash can and sealing all the cracks of her room because she gets an infestation of ants with contact cement, and then wipes all of her excrements on the wall and leaves them dry there. And I'm describing Asmongold, if you guys are wondering. This is who she is. She's quite literally Asmongold. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna keep going on with it. Let's go. Days become weeks. Weeks become months. 1 year become 2. But the girl never gives up. A lot of time goes by. Yet, whenever the girl thinks of that man, a bright smile spreads across her filthy face. Vengeance! When will we finally be able to meet? Is anyone there? So she's been fantasizing about the commander then, I guess, right? I guess no one's around. An adult man's voice, utterly out of place, echoes from outside the eerie confines of the girl's room. The girl hurriedly peers outside through the peephole. Could this be fate? Though she has never seen his face nor heard his voice before, she knows it instinctively. No worries, you are definitely watching a live stream. Welcome to the live stream, KG, I appreciate it. I found you. He has come to find her. But you know what's cool about that? You're realizing it's a live stream? But this is actually how I record all of the videos that I put up on the channel as well, okay? So I am being as real as possible with you guys, okay? And this is proof. There's no smoke and mirrors here, man. What you get is what you see, okay? And I said that backwards, but it's whatever. Just as I predicted, the one I dreamed of has finally come. He's come to take me away from this dark place. He has come all this way for me. That's right, Label. I'll get you out of this dark place. I have not said these things. She's making up stuff in her head. What? No worries. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, though. The support means the world. Thank you. He could never have said such a thing, you said. No. The girl hears it clearly. His voice. The man who lingers by the door begins walking toward the girl. Before she knows it, separated only by the door, they find themselves face to face. Yes! Vengeance! Come closer to me! Yes! Just like that. A little more. You must have suffered all these years. You must have suffered all. The man places a cup of coffee in front of the door for the girl. That was Arcana, not me. And shows her the best, or the book she wanted most. It's not a book. That's not a book. Vengeance. I can't hold back anymore. I just can't. Uh-oh. 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 I'm gonna get attacked, aren't I? Nice. It opened. In that moment, Label sees it. The light pouring out from behind the man. And the man standing before her. Holy smokes! Whoa! I've been waiting for you, Vengeance. You have? There's no need to be embarrassed. I know everything about you. Even the fact that you came all the way here to find me. Yeah, not too far off the mark, but... I knew it! I knew my instincts were right. Can you see it? This thick crimson thread that binds us together. You're probably having a nosebleed, and, you probably are a little smelly in this filthy room, but, she's like a dog in heat. You smell amazing. You're even more cologne for me. Or is that your natural scent? I like it either way. You're perfect. That is a whole other level of infatuation is all I'm saying, okay? I steady Label on her feet as she clings to me. Well, let's just calm down first. Okay. If that's your command. Arcana's just like mortified. She's just like, what did I walk into? Wow. You're coming on awfully strong, Label. A little bit. Just a little bit. Arcana, what are you doing here? Long time no see, Label. You look like you've been doing pretty well. It's been a long time since we met, so no wonder you're flustered. As you worried, are you worried things might be awkward between us? Well, don't worry. I've come to brighten your day. I will tear down the walls you built up around yourself. What the? Was this something I said? I honestly don't know. You probably just broke her illusion though, right? You're literally like walking into her fantasy and interrupting it. Her reaction does seem pretty strange. Right? It feels like she's acting guilty or something. Oh, wait, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not like the whole immersion break. Maybe it's the fact that she sees Arcana and she's like, I can't let her know what I know because she had her memory wiped and she knows that she had her memory wiped, so she's afraid to let any information slip back to her that she shouldn't. I think I need to get to know Label a little more. I think I do too. All right. I'll leave it to you. Yes, please, leave it to me. I'd love to help, but if I stick around, she'll stay like that forever. I get it. Label seems friendly toward me, so it shouldn't be too difficult to approach her. We're just gonna have to get her to have a quick little wash, and then we're good to go, and then clean up the room as well. We need to tidy up the room because I'm not going into a pigsty, right? All right. I trust you've got this covered. Just don't get too close, or I might get jealous. Okay? I mean, you have every reason to get jealous, because that is a very, like she put it,
Keep your
coming
eyes on
on
me,
incredibly strong out of nowhere type of situation to be witnessing, okay? Sheesh.
Reload.
Holy smokes. It's exactly what we were expecting, but that was pretty wild, right? That's all I'm saying. That is definitely somebody that gives off stalker vibes, right? Holy moly. A few days after meeting Label. Is it already tomorrow? I've cleared my schedule, so I can head back to the library. As I ponder how to approach Label. Phantom or Arcana? Huh? Who'd be texting me at this hour? How did Label get my number? What in the world? Vengeance. 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 Oh! You read my messages. Label. I knew I should have turned off, what is it, RCS chat or whatever it's called? Yes? It's me. Label. How did you get my number? Oh. The flood of messages coming in at light speed abruptly stops. You don't have to explain if you can't. Anyway, are you free tomorrow? I knew it! How are we this in sync? What do you mean? Actually, I was planning on inviting you to a tea party tomorrow. A tea party? I don't drink tea. I stated that last stream, okay? Yep. Somewhere very elegant, with a great atmosphere. I don't really know what this is about, but it feels like a perfect chance to have some alone time with Label. Alright, sure. I knew you'd say that. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I'll send you the address. See you there. Oh man, what am I doing? I've got a bad feeling about this. But I should get some sleep and get ready for tomorrow. That's why you never involve yourself with crazy, okay, is all I'm saying. I am definitely feeling very fetishized. Or, I can't say that properly, you know what I mean. Yes, a very elegant room with a great atmosphere. This is definitely not what it actually is. This right here is a hallucination. This is a hallucination. Mark my words, this is not real. There's food I brought from my room, and then the highlight of the tea party. Me! This is perfect. I prepared so much. He'll love it, right? I set this all up for myself, after all. Oh. Finally! He's here. Yep, I knew it! I could see that a million miles away. I knew that we were not going to no elegant, lavish-looking room, okay? We're going to the pigsty. That's where we're going right now, to the trash heap. Is this the right place? Welcome. Uh-oh. We're trapped. We're gonna get locked in here. We're gonna get murdered. This is not good. This is not good. I've got some concerns, okay? That's all I'm saying. I feel very unsafe. I feel very unsafe, like I'm about to be mutilated.
Come on, reload.
I got a whistle, okay, and I ain't afraid to use it, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I ain't afraid to use it if I got to. I will call for help with my whistle. Sheesh.
Now that every enemy standing between us is gone, does this mean we can finally hold our wedding?
You just gotta admire her, though, right? Like, the expressions on her face are definitely very reminiscent of, it's a sin to say, but people I know. Anyway, moving on. I thought you said we'd be somewhere elegant with a great atmosphere. I look around. We're in a space that's closer to a storage room than an actual room. Dusty boxes are piled up everywhere, and on top of them sits the food label prepared. I've always wanted to do this. A tea party together with the one I love. I'm not the only one who's happy right now, am I? You're happy too, right? Yeah, I'm happy too. I knew you'd say that. Oh, right. You gave me a drink last time. It's time I return the favor. What is this toxic waste? What's this? It's a special coffee brewed by me, I think. The coffee label serves me. Looks unusually thick. Coffee's not supposed to be thick, guys. Would you like to try it? All right. Ugh. The liquid that touches my tongue carries none of the familiar fragrance of coffee. Instead, a strong fishy bitterness overwhelms me. There's a good chance it's past its expiration date. Do you like it? Label looks at me expectantly. With great effort, I managed to choke down the coffee. It tastes incredible. And so the tea party begins. I spend time with Label, waiting for the right moment to ask her some questions. Poor Commander, I really hope that we are invincible. Is it okay if I ask you something? Vengeance! At last, you want to know more about me? Something like that. That's great! Fire away! I'll tell you anything. You live in the library, right? Yes, that's right. I live deep inside the library. Then what kind of work do you do? Oh, what kind of work do I do? Yeah, I'm suddenly curious. You could say I keep records of the information in the library. It's nothing important. You don't need to concern yourself with it. Anyway, would you like to try my favorite cookies? I'm sure you'll feel great once you've had a taste. The cookies look awfully dark. Label's heart still seems closed for now. Are we about to eat some burnt cookies? At this point, I need to find a way to put her at ease. Oh, the torture. A few days later. He's not here yet, is he? Well then, the jacket Vengeance left behind last time. I'll just use it until the end of this week, then return it. This is the best! What are you doing? Vengeance! If it's not a good time, I can come back later. No! Please stay. You came to save me after all. I can't turn you away. Dude, she needs a release. a few more days later. In front of the door to the Label's room. Poor Label. Having made no progress, I make plans with Label again. She's probably waiting for me in the storage room by now. which means there's no one in her room. There might be information inside. I know it's wrong, but I should be okay if it's just for a moment, right? No! No, we are not going to be safe. We are about to walk into a whirlwind of garbage. The thought flashes through my mind. Suddenly, vengeance? You came to save me again. I'm so happy. I try approaching her room several times after that, but Label always appears behind me as if she knows. In the end, I'm unable to obtain any special information. She watches my every move somehow, and we gotta figure out how that's happening, but, dude, she is creepy. There's no other way to put it. She's creepy. But I wonder, again, is this just because of the information that she's been tasked with withholding all this time? I'll get those in a bit. Possibly. Let's get some more inspection stamps and finish the entirety of the story. Let's continue on, and I'm going to practice my in a dark, damp room. Dark and damp. Label is buried under a mountain of reports. She organizes the documents in an instant. She compiles the statistics. So she's a very efficient worker who has no problem with spelling, right? Slides the documents into envelopes. Then seals them with tape labeled censored. Censored? Good. All that's left is to deliver them. She is creeping me out, dude. After completing her work, she returns to a familiar space to wipe away the memories lingering in her mind from the day's work. Wait, is she undergoing daily mind wipes? Eek! It's cold. Label lies down on the bed, protruding from a large cylindrical machine. She closes her eyes as if resigned to her fate, and folds her hands neatly in front of her. Memory wipe procedure initiated. It's dark. She is bereft of all thoughts and emotions. This moment might be the most comfortable part of the entire process. Label wonders cautiously. It's you. The one who left us to die like dogs on the surface. Who are you? Back from doing a job? Yes, but I'm the NIKKE you erased from your report. The probability of a commander dying in their first operation is 70%. In a squad where the commander's chances of living are that low, what do you think the odds are for a mass-produced NIKKE? And yet, what did you report instead? A successful operation with 3 injured and 0 dead? Don't make me laugh. I saw it with my own eyes. At least 30 died out there. Let me ask you just one thing. Why did you do it? Why? They said doing so would keep the Ark at peace. So again, as you guys see right here, this is verification that the central government is literally fudging all the information and putting out a bunch of plagiarized BS, or not plagiarized, but you know what I mean, tampered with, or what's the right word for it? It's glossed up, dude. It's exaggerated. It's falsified information for the masses to consume, so that way they wouldn't riot, they wouldn't panic. Peace, huh? I see. Peace is nice. But what about them? Before Label's eyes, piles of corpses come into view. No. No. I'm sorry. We're disappointed in you, Label. Label stands in the center of memory wiping room. Before her, Arcana and Phantom lie side by side in front of the machine. So disappointed. What happened to us is all because of you. It's such a shame, Label. We truly trusted you. No. I'm sorry, she's definitely having a nightmare right now, right? If not, these are her innermost feelings that she's kind of like going over again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Memory wipe complete. Or maybe she's panicking as the memory wipe's going on then. That's probably what it is. She definitely feels guilty, right? That she's allowing all of this falsified information to go out into the public, and essentially by her doing this, it's almost like she's disrespecting the ones that gave their lives for the Ark, and she understands, she realizes this. That is a very, very hard burden to bear. So you kind of got to empathize with that fact, right? That she's the one that's been chosen to carry out her punishment in this manner. Are you free today? Welcome back to the stream, Alex. Ah, vengeance. You've come to save me again today. That was a very good bit of backstory, though, for her, right? So now we kind of see a little bit of why her mind is a little bit more broken, right? She's bearing a lot of guilt, and there's no other way to put it. She's beating herself up over the reports that she's being forced to make public. That's rough.
Teacher, let's go have some dessert.
Let's continue on and see what else there is to be uncovered or unraveled here.
There's so many things to steal.
Dude, she's a good-looking character, though, right? Right?
Die.
As creepy as she can be, as much as of deprived pervert as she can be, she is a good-looking character. Again, she just needs to clean herself up a little bit. That's all I'll say, right? So,
Did you see that? How was it? It was cool.
moving on.
Did you fall for me?
I meet Label every single day, but each day is nothing more than a repeat of the last. I haven't achieved anything of note. Could you sit over here? I want to watch you eat. Up close. Sure? If this keeps up, today will be another bust like the others. And a bust it is. I realize I need to get some information before it's too late. Sorry. Hey, Label. Are you not close with your squad mates? My squad mates? Wouldn't it be nice if we all had a tea party together? Well, I suppose so, but it still feels a little awkward. And more than anything else, there's no reason for them to get close to someone like me. Does there have to be a reason? Of course. If I were to approach them with a thinking, and something happened to the both of them, what sort of thing? Did something happen between you guys? I see. Vengeance, you knew all along, didn't you? What are you talking about? Yes, that's right. I guess there was no hiding it. Someone as high-ranking as you would surely know about it. No. Something like that must never happen again. Label, are you okay? You could definitely see that she's like fighting with her inner thoughts, right? Like again, she's having an internal conflict right now about trying to judge whether or not we know more than we're letting on. No. I mean, she already has us built up so much in her head as it is, so it only makes sense for her to think that we're mightier than thou, you know? Label doesn't seem to hear my words. She begins backing away toward the exit. I think that's it for today's tea party. Label lifts her teacup with trembling hands. Eep! Are you okay? You didn't hurt yourself, did you? I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? Stay here. I'll go find something to clean this up. No. Vengeance! I'll take care of this myself. You should head back. Broken glass is very dangerous, after all. Man, she definitely is feeling the weight of having to withhold all of the information she knows. I see. So, that's how she reacted. Yes, it was as if she's suffering from some kind of trauma. A trauma? And you think we're involved somehow? I'm only asking to be sure. Nothing ever happened between you guys, right? What are you talking about? We barely even see her, or ever see her. How could anything have possibly happened? Arcana's right. We haven't spent enough time together for there to have been history between us. This is tough. Now that I think about it, I do remember something strange. What is it? The three of us first met on the same day at the same time. Yet Label has been avoiding us ever since. It's as if something happened between us. Which means Label already knew all about us. That must be it. Perhaps something happened before you all met. I suppose so. Otherwise, someone must have tampered with our memories. Great deduction! Don't get so worked up. I'm only speculating. Well, either way, you're right. We'll have to hear it directly from her. That seems to be our only option for the time being. We could keep racking our brains, but it'd only lead to more speculation. I'll leave it to you, monsieur. Alright. Stealing myself, I send Label a single message. Which says, what? Please tell us, let us know. Don't keep us in the dark now. Come on, man. I'm guessing we're gonna ask her to hang out again, more than likely, right? That's what makes the most sense to me, at least. Oh, dude. So far, event's been pretty good. It's definitely making me wonder about, like, what sort of beans are gonna be spilled, though, right?
Now that every enemy standing between us is gone,
Good God on those animations.
we can finally hold our wedding.
Sheesh. Label seems to have seen my message. But she doesn't reply. I can't afford to keep waiting like this. So, I head for the library once again. In front of Label's room. Ha! I take a deep breath. I'm just about to knock when the door opens, but no one is standing there. Sound comes from below, and I look down. There. Label is lying flat on the floor. I'm sorry. What are you doing? I've been thinking. It seems I've committed a grave offense. I'm sorry for disappearing so rudely before. What can I do to make you feel better? I'll do anything you ask. If you tell me to lick your shoes, I'll lick them. If you tell me to crawl between your legs, I'll do it. Just please. Don't abandon me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Label, calm down. I just want to step on you. I managed to calm Label, who's clearly not in her right mind. This woman definitely needs friends. You are right. 1,000,000% Blazeman. I'm not angry. You can trust me. She needs friends. She needs to get out of this room. And more importantly, I think she just needs to stop worrying about letting out information that she is supposed to keep to herself. Really? Of course. There's no way I'd get angry over something like that. Oh. Thank goodness. I'm sorry for doubting you. And stop apologizing. Okay? I'm sorry for apologizing. That is the most Canadian thing I've ever said. Confirmed, she's a Canadian. I knew it. I didn't think things through. There's no way you'd act like that. Because you're the one who will save me. You keep mentioning the word save. Do you really think I'm the one who can save you? Of course. You and I are bound by fate. How could I have ever doubted you? Then tell me. Tell me what happened. And how I can help you. Deep down, the girl carries a faint hope. Given how high he has risen in the arc, maybe he is the one who can lighten her burden. She spoke of salvation without really knowing what it meant, and now wonders if he might reach out a helping hand to someone like her. Trust me. She had been so terribly weak back then. Unlike what happened with Phantom and Arcana, she wondered if things would be different this time. But, it's you. The one who left us to die like dogs on the surface. We're disappointed in you, Label. We truly trusted you. Her fears are starting to seep back in, right? She's starting to close back up and shell off and wall up. That's what's happening. The fear's creeping in. She's doubting herself. Okay. I'll tell you about the work I do. Or not, I guess. So maybe she's finally letting her walls come down.
If I win
The way that read though was a little confusing. It's almost like she was fearful, but I guess maybe she's pushing past that fear. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing her push beyond her comfort zone, right?
Come on, reload.
This year is gonna be like the last. I mean, filled with all kinds of secrets being revealed and all kinds of tears being shed and all kinds of gut punches. Seems to be a going trend, right? With the events of NIKKE. Maybe, possibly. Label hesitates for a long time before finally speaking. Her job is to organize and compile the reports written by commanders and NIKKEs. Using the data collected, she compiles various statistics. That's all you do? Of course. I would never lie to you. I'm not convinced by her answer. It feels like she's still hiding something. Can't you trust me? Can't you trust us? If something's troubling you, tell me. That's right. If something's troubling you, please tell us. We won't resent you for it. This scene feels awfully familiar. A sense of deja vu washes over her. That's really good. Congratulations on your copy of Label. I also got Label in my first 10 pull. Maybe it's a sign of things in the air. Maybe everybody should do at least one 10 pull. Just maybe. Maybe. You have to tell me so I can save you. The man extends his hand to the girl, just as she had always dreamed. This is the moment she longed for. But the unnerving sense of deja vu makes her hesitate. I 100% agree with you. I do the same thing. Well, I mean, usually for every video I do a customary 10 pull. Sometimes I go a little overboard whenever it's a character that I'm very interested in. But I should be probably saving my gems for limited characters and collaboration characters, which probably more than likely will not return after they release. Just gonna put that out there for everybody that's watching, okay? Be mindful with your gems and your vouchers. Oh my, you must be Label. Nice to meet you. I'm Arcana. And this is Phantom. So, you're the new recruit. It's a pleasure to meet you. The girl can't remember her life prior to becoming a NIKKE. But one thing is certain. There it is, guys. It's confirmed. This is Frisia. This is Frisia. It's confirmed. I'm joking. I mean, maybe. It's the first time she has ever felt another person's warmth. Aren't you going to shake my hand? Nice to meet you, too. That's more like it. I look forward to working with you. Label? Well then, since we're all here, why don't we take a photo to mark the occasion? Sounds like a fine idea. Great! Would you step over here for a moment? Label, what are you doing over there? Come over here. Oh, coming! Alright, I'll take the picture now. Let's see. Label, could you smile a little more? Like this? A bit more. Like this? There we go. All right. Yeah. Just make that face in every picture that anybody ever take. Any family photo that you're taking for any special occasion, make that face. And I guarantee you, it'll be the best family photo you've ever taken in your life. 1, 2, 3. Goon face. It's the first time she has ever felt the warmth of another person. This is a very touching moment, though. It really is. Because of that, the moment feels all the more precious. Her heart begins to open. Tell us, Label. What's going on? It feels like you've been spending more and more time in your room. Does it have to do with the new work you were assigned? Oh. It's nothing. You don't need to worry. Can't you just trust us? That's right. If something's troubling you, please tell us. We won't resent you for it. Okay, so all of the words that we're speaking are words that were spoke to her from her other squad mates, right? The girl thinks it over. These people might truly be trustworthy. And now it's going to show us how trusting them backfired on her. Maybe they can help carry the weight in her heart. Well, in that case, could you come to my room for a moment? I'm sorry. Because of me, both of you... It's such a shame, Label. I thought we were closer than this. You don't need to feel guilty. We would have done the same in your place. Yes, it's disappointing. But surely you don't think we resent you? We get our memories wiped every day anyway. But this time, the memory wipe, it's fine. Even if our memories disappear, you can always come back to us again. Just like when we first met. We'll see you later. We'll be off now. So is this gonna be almost like 50 first dates? If you guys get that reference, am I old for referencing that movie? Where the three of these individuals essentially are having their memories wiped, and every single day they have to re-meet and they have to interact and do the entire day all over again. Or, well, I guess it's kind of like Groundhog Day a little bit. Or what is it called? You guys know what I'm talking about. What's the name of the movie with Tom Cruise in it? Something Day. I don't remember. Anyways, moving on. Right. They didn't resent me. They trusted me. Yet, what I did to them was... In that moment, the girl makes a vow. Edge of Tomorrow. That's what, yeah, exactly what I meant. Edge of Tomorrow. Thank you. Appreciate you. But essentially the same difference, right? You're reliving the same day over and over and over again. So maybe that's the burden that or punishment she has to bear as well. Knowing that her friends will never remember that they were friends, maybe? I have no idea. We'll find out. No one will ever be hurt again, or hurt because of her again. Ever. Again, it is a burden to have to carry if she does know the truth of everything, right? But it showed that she gets her memory wiped every day too, so it's kind of like, what really is the case here? I don't know. I got a feeling there's going to be a very dark, like, moment that we're about to witness before the end of this story event. Something heartbreaking.
That concludes
It'll be a revelation.
lesson.
I can't tell you. Everyone who's ever put their trust in me has... Label has been obsessively hiding her work, acting as if it must never be exposed. If she can access the reports written by commanders and NIKKEs, it would be easy for her to alter their contents. I organize my thoughts, and my suspicions begin to harden into certainty. It's like getting all the puzzle pieces, and then eventually, the image is clear. The work you're doing. You're altering the contents of the reports, aren't you? How did you know that? No. You can't. Do you know what will happen to you if you know that information? Label begins shaking like a leaf. No. So this is how it all ends. Even you. Once again, I've hurt someone I love. Did you just drop the L word on me? I knew it. I never should have approached you. I never should have loved anyone. Welcome to the stream, Soulkey. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day. It only leads to misery in the end. Label. As the girl breaks down, the commander, Vengeance, pulls her into a silent embrace. Everything's okay now. No, it's not okay. Phantom and Arcana trusted me. If you knew what happened to them, you wouldn't... Label, you know me well, don't you? Yes. When we were in that room together, what did you see? What? You said you've been waiting for me. I saw the Ark's hero, and its hope. A beacon of light, someone who reaches out a hand to every NIKKE, and the one who would save Label. That's far more praise than I deserve. but I'll accept it for now. What's that supposed to mean? This might sound a little arrogant, but I'll make it clear to you. The hero of the Ark won't break so easily. I'll hold on to your hope until the very end. My man, Giga Chad, I'm gonna bear your burden with you. At those words, the shattered glass, which has done nothing but hurt others with its sharp edges, slowly begins to piece itself back together. Vengeance! What should I do? I give you my word, so don't worry. Speak freely. What troubles you? What ails you? That's what we should have said, right? What ails you? Dude, stepping up, right? Stepping up. Gonna bear that burden alongside you.
About to graduate.
Dude, Commander is something else, isn't it? But you gotta show compassion, right? Especially when you see that somebody's fearful of something and you wanna try to help them out of a dark place. That's all you can do is try to be there for them.
Gotcha.
You can't just let somebody deal with all that grief by themselves, right? Especially if you're the type of person that wants to see the best for everybody.
Does this mean
Like the Commander. He wants Nikke's to be respected. Her VA is doing such a better job than me, though. Sorry. What if I told you before that wasn't a lie? You said you organize and compile reports? Yes, and I can compile the statistics too. At least, that's what people are told. In reality, it's a little different. Label hesitates for a moment, then speaks. I manipulate information that could threaten the Ark's stability and release it to the media. Yeah, that's what we just said. Adjusting any negative information in the reports, that's the core of my job. For example, the numbers of casualties, unstable supply levels, things like that. Power outages caused by the Ark's failing in infrastructure. When something goes wrong with the Splendaman, or when Raptors infiltrate the Ark. I had a hand in all of it, I think. So, essentially, she's playing the biggest part of helping foster all of the lies within the Ark, again, to ensure everybody has peace of mind knowing that they're okay inside the Ark, right? What ends up being reported often goes against common sense. In the reports, those who never returned exist only as numbers. And I falsified even those numbers. So, instead of simply being dead, it's as if they never existed. No one remembers them. They vanished from everyone's memory. You can scream at me if you want. I deceived and manipulated the people in the Ark. I stole the truth from them when it was their right to know. You don't remember all of it, do you? No, it's not like that. After my work is finished each day, I undergo a memory wipe. So the details are all a bit fuzzy. I deprived them of their right to know the truth. But you didn't do it because you wanted to. You did it because Enoch told you had to. And you're okay with that? Of course, I'm helping the Ark. Do you remember the day the video was broadcasted on the Dome of Eternity? I've heard of it. People panicked. That year, the death toll skyrocketed. The truth is, we're all trapped in the Ark. But we aren't strong enough to face the ugly truth. And again, right, this was kind of showcased with the... Oh my goodness, why am I blanking on her name? The lady that felt trapped in the Ark as well, that wanted to explore. Dude, it was literally just like one of the most recent events. I'm a horrible... Nora! Her name is Nora. See? I remembered. Whether there will be enough food for the day, or if there will be power tomorrow. Many in the Ark don't have the luxury to think about the future, so they choose to cover it up until the day we reclaim the surface, so people wouldn't lose hope. Sometimes I wonder if this is really the right thing to do. But if being the villain means everyone else can be happy, then someone has to do it. And that alone is enough for me. Yeah, I remember. That's what I was immediately thinking, though, right? As soon as I saw her locked in her room and everything, immediately my mind was like, Tronny. It's quite honestly the same thing. Well, in a different regard, but very reminiscent of Tronny. And that's what made me think of the event as well. It's a heavy burden. That's why I was afraid when you first approached me. I was scared that what happened with Phantom and Arcana would happen again. This music is not helping the scene either. It's just like... It's making me feel even more like down in the dumps. So it's perfectly fitting. So something did happen between you guys. Yes, that's right. The responsibility of manipulating the Ark's information was weighing heavily on me. And the two of them reached out to help. I never should have accepted it. I was foolish. I didn't realize the full weight of my responsibility, and I ended up passing that burden on to both of them. That's why you've been avoiding them? Yes. I don't deserve to face them. I selfishly shifted that burden onto them, while shamelessly keeping all the memories to myself. But one thing is clear now. What's that? They don't resent you. But they suffered so much because of it. If you were in their shoes, would you have acted differently? Label, being able to remember isn't a curse. It's a blessing that lets you create a better future. Vengeance. If you keep saying things like that, I hope you'll cherish not just me, but the two of them as well. Don't you want to go and be with them? Yes, I do. Also, there's something I want to tell you. There is? To me? In a gesture of utmost sincerity, I bow my head, a sign of respect for Label, and the burden she bears, for the lives still remaining in the Ark, and for every sacrifice that disappeared without ever being named. Vengeance! What are you doing? Thank you, Label, for protecting the Ark. Vengeance! The moment the girl had dreamed of had finally become reality. No, thank you. Please stay with me, always. The girl was no longer afraid. With him by her side, she feels like she can accomplish anything. However, her obsession, which only grows stronger, is a story for another time. For the hard mode bonus scene, possibly? Hello, Ash. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for stopping in, as always. Very, very much. Are we going to get a final scene after this very brief boss battle? More than likely, right? We always do. Or maybe that's a tease for another event with Label after the fact too, right? Just maybe. asked Monsieur for help as a last resort, but in the end, nothing changed. Yeah. Well, he is human after all. There are some things he simply can't fix. Yeah. It can't be helped. Let's call it a day. Yeah. Arcana, are you even listening to me? Oops. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. You don't say. I understand how much this hurts, but zoning out like this isn't good for you. But still, how am I not supposed to be upset? I really thought we might finally get close to her. Hoping won't solve anything either. Let's leave it at that for today, and talk about this again later. Alright. Phantom supports Arcana as she sags limply, guiding her to the entrance of the library. And is this the point in which they get to see that Label is finally out of her room? Out of the stench dungeon? Jeez, Arcana, you weigh a ton. I wish you walked on your own. Phantom, what did you just say? I could have sworn you said something terribly discourteous toward a lady. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry. I was helping my colleague and didn't see... Huh? Label? I'm sorry. The girl musters up her courage and approaches them. But the moment she comes face to face with them, fear overwhelms her. She squeezes her eyes shut and collapses to the floor. Label. Thank you. Thank you, Label. I'm getting choked up now. Your bravery means more to us than you know. Those warm words she hadn't heard in a very long time. Startled by the unexpected response, the girl cautiously opens her eyes. And before her... Aren't you going to take my hand? Come on, get up, Label. Uh-oh. Once again, a hand is extended toward her. Label struggles to hold back her tears. Welcome back, Label. Hey, I've got an idea. Since we're all together again, why don't we take a photo to mark the occasion? And then it crosses her mind. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to go back once more. Okay. Back to their warm company. Sin Editor. End. Again, very, very good event. I would say that it's not as emotionally impactful as it could be for me and my personal taste, but I can definitely see how it's relatable for some people, in order to, like, you know, feel like they're alone and feel like they can't have many friends that understand, you know, their problems, their issues and stuff. Like, I get that aspect of it. Shit, I meant to go quick battle, but anyway, again, I can very much see how that would be, you know, a burden to bear and something that people would definitely find some sort of, like, relativity in. The fact that, you know, you feel misunderstood, you feel like you don't really want to go out and be around other people just because you're afraid you might hurt them. That's a big takeaway from it, but again, at the same time, we get to see confirmation here more so than any other event. Even though we already had our suspicions that
does this mean
it's out there now, right? The reports for the Ark have been falsified. She's the one that's been doing it, but in doing so, she's also protecting the Ark from chaos and panic. So it's kind of it's a trade-off, right? It's unfortunate that it has to be that way, but she is doing it for the sake of the Ark and because she was ordered to do so. Yeah, exactly, right? It explains a question and very much makes known the answer to a question that we have had for a while. which is, can we trust the arc and the reports that are going on in the arc? No, we can't. They've been all falsified, and they've been like removed and redacted and erased, and the truth is not within the arc. The truth lies outside the arc, right? The truth in the arc is the central government's truth. So take that for what you will. That means that, in my opinion, and you guys can argue whatever you want, by all means, this is the purpose of these events. It's so that way we can, this is a great image, by the way, is that way we can converse about theories and probabilities of certain aspects, right? It didn't involve crying for a dying cat. No, it did not. It was not the lovely, lonely cat, right? No, it was not. But I will say this. A lot of you guys were saying in the comments of the other video, you guys were saying, Gavin, Oswald's dead. It's been reported Oswald was dead. They killed Oswald. It's a known fact. Is it though? Is it though? When we get confirmation that the reports within the arc have been falsified, is Oswald dead? I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna put that out there for food for thought, okay? So don't tell me Oswald's dead when we're being told that all the reports and everything within the arc is, hey, thank you, Legend. See, you held up your promise. But don't tell me that it's fact until you know for a fact that it's fact, because I don't think it's fact. Just like the Goddess Squad being out there and also being erased from within the arc, right? Like, come on, man. There's more to this. There's more to it, and you know it is. It's a possibility, at least from my own perspective, that Oswald is the supreme commander within the arc. That's my thought process behind everything that we got to see with him and Frisia in the most recent event, right? Again, take it with a grain of salt. Tell me I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. But I think the things I think because I'm literally just paying attention to the story and I'm making my own guesses, my own shots in the dark. And if I'm wrong, I'll own up to it. Okay, I'm wrong. I've been wrong about a lot of stuff in this game.
Anything else I can do to help this?
But I don't know. I got a feeling that Oswald's the supreme commander that was mentioned. If not, he's one of the higher ups within the central government at this point, due to the passing of time, and then also just because of how he was involved with withholding the secret of the Goddess Squad, and I don't know. I don't think the punishment was as severe as people are thinking it is. I think that another aspect to this as well is, dude, I was so tempted to do another pull for Snow White. But I think another aspect of this entire whole, like, revelation we've been having here with all these events is that Anderson being saved and allowed to become who he is, right, within the central government, one of the CEOs, right, essentially, of the manufacturers. Even though I know he's not actually, he's deputy commander.
Come again if you need anything.
I got a feeling Oswald was behind that,
Put it to good use.
like instilling him as one of those positions of power. That had to have been Oswald. I don't know. I'm off on a tangent, is all I'm saying. But at the same time, this was a good event. I gotta give it credit where credit's due. It definitely did have the comedic moments like I was expecting it to have. And it did have, like, you know, the little nods to the artwork with the Gooner stuff and the Dirty Meg and I don't know. She's a quirky character.
Are you looking for something?
She's a recluse, and she's just something else. So again, if you guys are trying to recruit her, then hopefully you're able to get her very early on, like we were, and then we'll take it from there, and we'll be back next week again, of course, for the hard mode bonus scene follow-up, and maybe there will be another revelation within that, or maybe we'll just get to see more of her antics But that's going to do it for Sin Editor, and I think it was a fantastic event. And if you guys are only watching for the Sin Editor portion, then thank you very much. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you guys are subscribed to the channel for more Goddess of Victory NIKKE content, and giving the video a thumbs up after the fact, and letting me know your own thoughts down in the comments below like we always do. And if you guys are here for longer, then I'm just going to continue to do my dailies, and we'll ramble and talk about stuff, because this is the new format here, right? I know I didn't really go above and beyond with a new thumbnail or anything like it there as well for, you know, the stream, but I wanted to do something a little bit different than the live stream placeholder that I've been using, okay? So I put a little extra effort into this one. Again, though, if you guys are wanting to follow along with the channel, we're going to be doing a lot more stuff for NIKKE, of course, going forth, and we're going to be doing a lot more stuff for Arknights Enfield as of the 22nd, right? So that's something else to look forward to, and you guys can find that all right here. But again, we are here today for NIKKE, and NIKKE is the focus, and that is what we're going to talk about. And again, I just want to know what you guys thought about the event. Let me know. I want to know, do you guys like Label? Do you guys think she's an interesting or cool character? Were you able to recruit her? Do you see any use for her outside of like just PvP? Have you tested her? How is her ability in battle? Is she good for certain combat makeups or squad formations? I have no idea. I haven't used her. I know very little. I didn't do much reading into it, much research, any of that stuff. Personally, though, I think she's a good character. I think she's a little forward. I think she definitely needs to get out of her room a little more often, which we are seeing, thankfully. And I think she needs friends. She definitely needs friends, and she needs release. But she's a cool looking character. I do like the design. I like the aesthetic. I do actually like the nerdy aesthetic to her. You want an interaction with her and Trani? I also want to see her and Trani involved in another event, and you know what? There is a possibility that she could be another person that joins their little gaming squad in the future, right? That would be a cool way to implement or to revisit having Label in the story going forward. Would be cool if she, if she was like another gamer, right? Like they introduced her to gaming instead of, you know, just the loot aspects of the restricted section of the library. But if you like books, you're more than likely wanting, you know, to play video games as well if you appreciate a good story. So I can see her being involved in that for sure. It is definitely a refreshing event. It's got a little depression in it. It's a little depressing. But I agree, it's not as depressing for sure. I don't feel gut-wrenched. I did get a little bit, like, sympathetic within the entire event, I'll say that. Yes, I know they are not real people, they're NIKKEs, but I mean, in the aspect of the story, which I am trying to immerse myself in, yes, I do get sympathetic, because I can see that being a possible, or, well, obviously not, you know, a direct possibility for somebody. Like, I'm sure there's not some, well, I mean, maybe there's somebody out there that's withholding, like, information that's very important and they're falsifying stuff. Probably a lot of them out there, actually, now that I mention that, I actually say that out loud. But, again, my heart goes out to you. Find somebody to confide in that you can trust, okay? Yeah, it's, I can see how you want to sympathize with a character like her, and then I also see like wanting her to be able to be a little more happy and less fearful, and you know, get to experience the outside world, right? Like go out and touch grass, as we all say. That's a great way to put it. She definitely needs some social life improvements, right? When she bursts out of that room, it just reminds me of like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, right? Attack hug! Ah, dude.
Careful now.
Yeah, that's definitely the vibe I was getting there. But again, I think she's cool. I think she's got a good VA. I don't know if I'm going to build her unless it comes a bit that she's incredibly useful. Not that I don't build units that aren't meta or whatever, but I could see her being used in PvP, again, as an alternative to Noah. Like, maybe you have your 3 squads set up or whatever, and Noah's in one squad, and then you have Label in a different squad, right? Maybe she'll be the invulnerability unit for squad 2. Maybe. That sounds like a pretty probable use for her, right? But am I going to go out of my way to build her? Not immediately.
Back to it.
As much as I probably should be focusing on my PvP side of things, probably not gonna go and build her immediately.
There's no escape.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Yeah, she's like, well, I need to go out and experience the outside world, so... Oh, hello, by the way, you look really cool. Your name's Rapunzel, you say? What's that book you got there? 2 of them are just there, like, frothing, right? Oh, dude, that would be comedy gold, okay? So, I would also be okay with her eventually encountering Rapunzel in some way, shape, or form. That'd be freaking cool, dude. I think maybe that would be a little too horny for NIKKE, you know? That might get a little too risque, right? Just maybe. And then we'll throw in Red Hood for a good measure as well, right? Just get the 3 of them in there. That's gonna be the next event. It's gonna be... Dude, I can't even talk straight. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Label, Rapunzel, and Red Hood, and they're gonna have a book club, and that's gonna be an idea for an upcoming event. Okay. Looty Nudie Club. That's what it's gonna be called. Looty Nudie. Yep. The Looty Nudie Book Club. And then the commander's gonna walk in on it and just feel completely like, whoa. How did this happen? Good God. But no, I gotta say, it was a good event overall so far. I do want to see the hard mode bonus scene. It's definitely not, like I said, as impactful as other events that we've gotten recently, and that's fine. Not every event needs to be, you know, a punch in the face. But again, confirming information that we already suspected. That's the big takeaway for me. And then getting to see to see the face to pair with the deed, right? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I thank you. Thank you, Mike. You are awesome. I'm going to try keeping up with the videos and the streams and everything. Again, my goal is quite literally to stream every day in some capacity for at least a little bit of time, whether it be an hour, whether it be a half hour. If I have time to, which I'm going to try to set aside each and every single day, I would like to stream, and then at least you guys have something to watch every single day, and you don't have to feel like whenever you go to YouTube, there's nothing to watch, because I've been experiencing that myself recently. Like, you know, I'm sitting upstairs, and I'm just like, the hell did we watch? The people we watch haven't put in any videos, and this kind of sucks. And then I do a little bit of like inner reflection there, and I'm kind of like this every single day. I'm that guy. It's like, evidently, there's a lot of familiar faces in the chat every single day, and you guys are the real ones. And the fact that you guys are here supporting the channel, I definitely feel like I owe it to you to at least have something out there every single day for you to watch, right? So I'm doing my best. I'm trying to do my part. I know, again, I've been very lax in a lot of like regards when it comes to content creation and YouTube and whatever else, and I always set it on these big like escapades to make sure that I'm gonna do better, and then I always like backpedal off, or you know, something happens with work or whatever else, and I feel like I can't deliver on it. And then some other days I'm just completely like not motivated, and I'm like, I just don't want to be in front of the camera. I don't want to be in front of the computer. I don't want to do anything except spend time with my family, and then, you know, game without having to worry about sitting here and looking a certain way or feeling a certain way, or and it gets to you. It's not as easy as just like, you know, you hit go live and then everything just magically works. But I wish it was that simple. That being said, though, I do enjoy this, right? Like, and again, as I've stated in previous videos and previous streams, I want to do it for a living at some point. That would be awesome. So I'm going to make a solid effort to keep delivering with content and to keep, you know, covering the games that we all want to see. And if there's games that people aren't a huge fan of or whatever else, then I'll try not to, you know, focus solely on those games. Even though I am making a very, very large claim of wanting to focus on another game the 22nd. But for this, we will be doing NIKKE, and I'm going to continue to do NIKKE. And I know that you guys are here for NIKKE. So we'll continue that. And again, we will broaden our horizons as things go on. And I'm not going to be pigeonholed to one game and one game alone. That's just nonsense, in my opinion. And it sucks whenever people do feel like they owe it to a game for their entire, like, career. I think every single game is treated as a lottery ticket, in my opinion, when it comes to content creation, and you should explore and you should find things to compare to other games. It's just, that's the nature of being a gamer, is wanting to experience all kinds of different games and compare and,
completely foolish.
you know, experience the stories, man. That's the big thing for me. Like, I've been an RPG gamer for 30 plus years. And the biggest part of my gaming history has been wanting to experience emotional stories. From all of the classics to recent games and the game we are currently playing, right? There's been so many great stories that I've experienced in my life by playing video games that I would not be able to just fixate on one and one alone for the rest of my days, right? Like, to me, people that have that sort of, like, determination, man, that level of commitment, man, props to you. I hope it's worthwhile. But for me, I can't do it.
When I'm with
So,
you, I feel
again,
as excited and
I will
happy
cover
as
the
if I
games
was
that we want to play.
riding the
I will
AZX.
cover the games that I want to play.
love it.
And I'll just keep stuff up. So that way, again, there's always something new to watch. There's always something for you guys to come to YouTube and be like, you know what, now I've got an hour to kill or a half hour to kill or 10 minutes to kill or whatever else. I'll throw on a Gavin Vengeance video, right? And then we'll all just live happily ever after. We can experience all the stories together. Yeah. Ah, dude. But anyways, that's it. Dailies have been done alongside all my rambling. I should probably check the rankings again to make sure that nobody passed me in Tribe Tower, because that's a lingering fear I have now. No, we're still doing decent enough. We'll leave it at that. But that's it, man. I think that's it for the stream. I was gonna do some other games, but this is good enough for today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll probably do something different. Actually, no, we do have something different anyways. I already talked about that yesterday. So we'll be back again tomorrow. And, yeah. We're going face cam, okay? I'm doing my outro. That was a really good event. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Again, let me know all your comments down in the comments. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. You know what I'm trying to say. Again, this is live, okay? So, pardon my bumbling. Again, give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It lets me know that you guys are actually watching and enjoying the content. And then subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because why would you have watched 2 hours of my content and not subscribed? I don't know. But anyway, again, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. And join us for a stream sometime. We'll be here every single day at some point, usually around reset for NIKKE, okay? That is going to do it for this one. Appreciate you guys as always. I'll see you all tomorrow in the next one. And take care. Have fun. Peace.